Butler, Pennsylvania was supposed to be a standard campaign stop on a hot July afternoon, but at 6:11 p.m., the atmosphere shattered. 8 shots rang out from a nearby rooftop, leaving a former president wounded, 2 spectators critically injured, and a father, Corey Comparado, dead while shielding his family. The gunman was 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, a man who, on the surface, seemed like the last person capable of such violence. He was a high-achieving student, an associate's degree holder in engineering, and a quiet dietary aide at a local nursing home. But beneath that quiet exterior, Crooks was living a meticulous double life. In the months leading up to the attack, he used encrypted email services and VPNs to mask a dark obsession. He didn't just target one political figure. His search history was a roll call of the world's most powerful people, including President Joe Biden and even the Princess of Wales. He was a strategist, flying a drone over the rally grounds hours before the shooting to scout the perimeter and buying a 5-foot ladder to gain his vantage point. If you're liking the video so far, subscribe and follow Mystery and Madness for more murders and mysteries. The investigation into Crooks has left authorities with more questions than answers. Despite his registration as a Republican, he had previously donated to a progressive PAC. He left no manifesto, no suicide note, and no social media trail explaining his motives. His father later reported seeing signs of a mental decline, talking to himself, and dancing alone in the dark. Yet Crooks was able to legally obtain an AR-style rifle and practice at a local range more than 40 times in a single year. Crucially, the timeline reveals a haunting level of preparation. On July 7th, 6 days before the rally, Crooks was already casing the Butler farm show grounds. By the morning of the 13th, he was purchasing a ladder and 50 rounds of ammunition. Investigators later found he had been researching the distance between Lee Harvey Oswald and JFK, signaling that his mind was already fixed on the mechanics of an assassination. Even more disturbing was what lay in his car: 2 improvised explosive devices equipped with remote detonators. He wasn't just planning a shooting, he was prepared for a massive secondary explosion. Perhaps the most haunting aspect of the case is the string of security failures. Local police had flagged Crooks as suspicious 90 minutes before the first shot was fired. He was photographed scoping the roof with a rangefinder. A local officer even climbed the roof and looked Crooks in the eye, only to retreat when the gunman pointed his rifle. Seconds later, the shots were fired. Crooks was eventually neutralized by a Secret Service counter-sniper, but the damage was done. The void where a motive should be has birthed 1,000 theories. How did a boy with no known accomplices and a 1,530 SAT score manage to bypass the most elite security detail in the world? How did he manage to build functioning explosives in his family home without detection? Some see him as a radicalized loner, while others see a pawn in a much larger failure of the state. He lived as a star student by day and a ghost on encrypted servers by night. Today, the motive of Thomas Crooks remains a void in the middle of a global investigation. He was an intelligent loner who compartmentalized his life so effectively that even those closest to him never saw the retribution he was planning. He remains an enigma, a boy who sought the ultimate infamy and nearly achieved it. Given his lack of a political manifesto and his focus on the mechanics of the act itself, do you think Crooks was driven by ideology, or was he simply looking for a place in history?